Hello folks, welcome to the Movie Mad channel on this Sunday morning. Well, it's almost afternoon, it's 11:38. But today I'm going to talk about DVDs. And should you still buy them in 2025? I started this video with the opinion of yes, that I should still buy them in 2020. Stuck to my face. Shaving foam. You should still buy them in 2025. But then I done a little experiment and now I'm not so sure. So I'm wondering what your guys' thoughts are on it. Do you still purchase DVDs? If you do, what are the reasons that you purchase them? And if you don't, what are your reasons that you don't? So I'll give you, if you want to put that in the comments, what your reasons are before you watch this video, or right now, pause it, put it right now, and then maybe after it and see what my thoughts, you've considered what my thoughts are, and if you've changed your mind, or no, I'm trying to convince anyone, or you still feel the same way as you did before. So, first of all, I did actually write down a couple of bits for this video. So, the first thing I was going to talk about on DVDs is value for money. Now, DVDs you can get really cheaply in charity shops. I know that means they're not brand new, but massive amounts of physical media in charity shops. There used to be a lot more, but it was a little bit more expensive. But these days, you can get some cracking deals. I've got two shops that do 10 for £1 all the time. And sometimes I go in there and there's absolutely nothing. Sometimes I go in there and someone's collection has just been handed in and it's worth buying it. So the price point, for the difference between a 10p DVD and a 12 or £13 Blu-ray, is the difference in quality worth that? I don't know. So what I've got here, and I've got a bag of 15 DVDs that I bought in the charity shop about a week ago. Let's bring one of them out. I'm looking for a specific one. And the reason I'm doing that is that She Wore a Royal Ribbon with John Wayne. Most of these ones in here are John Wayne ones. And I thought, at the time, I might have some of these in my collection. It was at lunchtime. I didn't have time to check my app to see if I actually had them or not. And for 10p, I thought, you know what, if I do have them, I can always just hand them back in. Or maybe even get 10p at CX for them, you never know. And I don't know whether I'd do that or not. I actually handed a few in at the charity shop when I was there. So, for example, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, 10p, out the charity shop, opened it, disc absolutely perfect. Now, I have put this in the 4K player, and I've made a couple of clips of some of these DVDs so you can see the picture quality, well as you can on a camera watching a TV. Okay, so I'm going to stop and I'm going to play that now. So let's just stop the video just now and add those clips in. Hi folks, so I hope you've seen the first part of my video on why I think DVDs still have a place in 2025, and I'm just showing you an example. Okay, now I'm using a Panasonic UB450 EBK Blu-ray player, 4K player, and a Panasonic OLED TV. Now, the 4K player upscales DVDs, I believe. Now, is the quality ever going to be as good as Blu-ray? No, it's not. Is it watchable? Now, my TV, if I move that a bit, my TV is 50 inches, and to be honest with you, that's pretty much what I've got space for in the living room. I could maybe get another, if I had a 65-inch one, that would just be too big for there, I think. Well, look, got my shelves at that side, and I've got an animal at that side, to be honest with you, a gecko. So I just don't have any space for a bigger one. So on a 50-inch TV, I know people, have got 65 and 80-inch TVs. So maybe, when you put the DVD on those, then it is a little bit less watchable, shall we say. So let's just hit the English and play this one. This is one of the John Wayne ones that I've just showed you, hopefully, in the first part of the video. And let's just see a little bit of the quality. I'm not reproducing it, Mr. Copyright, I'm just showing you the quality. So let's see. In fact, let's skip past the titles. Let's skip past the titles, let's pause it. Well, let's zoom past the titles because we don't want to see that. Right, let's have a look.
Example, O'Brien, a half-breed Apache born of a Chiricahua mother and Irish father, a professional gunfighter, one of the last of his kind.
I think that's inherently watchable. I don't know what you think. I better stop before I'm copyrighted. So here we are with a second example going on. Hello, you can see me in the reflection. Hello. And Cookie's decided to fly behind me for fun. But there you go. So let's come on, Universal. We're going to get copyrighted. Quit. Or pause. The quality on this one. Is this watchable? It is. I think it's barely watchable though. On a 50-incher. But I've not seen the Blu-ray of this one, and it's much more expensive. So maybe my argument isn't as good. Let's have a wee look at another one, just for an example. So the player is upscaling these DVDs, but it's only upscaling these ones to 1080. Might need to look into that. Let's see a little bit of the movie.
A story with gut or glory, situation or suspense.
So is it watchable? I think it is. Am I going to get copyrighted for this video? Probably. Yeah, I think this is watchable. So that's my few examples. Let's get back to the video. Right, so hopefully you've now seen my clips on the DVD quality of this one. And I decided what I would do on this one is I would look up what the cheapest price for this is on Blu-ray. But I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't find a UK Blu-ray for She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. I only found a Spanish one and a German one. Now the Spanish one on Amazon was £13.49. It was the German one was £17.49, and you can rent this from Amazon Prime for £7.99. Now think of the difference in price between renting Blu-ray and this. Would you want the Blu-ray? Now if you watch this film, you find it a really good one, and you really want it on Blu-ray, then probably of course you'd pay the price. But if it's just a one-time watch, or it's just a movie you thought, I've not seen that before, I might fancy watching that, then the DVD is good for now. I did, if you have a look at some of the qualities and the other ones I put up there, are they watchable? Some of them are. The second one I put up, I don't know whether that was watchable or not. Well, certainly not on a 50-inch. You maybe watch it on a 32-inch or a lower one. So have a look at your thoughts, stuff on that. So what was the other one I tried to find? The Magnificent Showman, 10p. What is it? Is it in the box? Is it in the bag? It will be. No doubt I'll find it. No doubt I'll find it later. Or have I got it over there? There's one of them. Actually, look. And this is the other one that I played in the player. The High and the Mighty. That one was watchable, I think. And the discs are absolutely perfect. So, if you wanted to watch this movie, you'd struggle to find it on streaming, struggle to find it on Blu-ray, and have to, make a concerted effort to it. Whereas you can walk into a charity shop and get it for 10p. Well, not all charity shops, you know what I mean. So, do I think buying DVDs is value for money? Yes, I do. Do I think you can get the best picture quality on them? No, I don't. Do I think it's good to have it for a one-time watch or movies that you've not seen before? I do. Do they take up a lot of space? Yes, they do. And do I have space for all these ones that I've just bought? The truth is, no, I don't. So they'd probably be decased and put in my metal cases. But that is once, because I'm starting to get a wee bit better on this now. I have looked at my CLZ Cloud and I've made sure I haven't got these already, because if they have got them already, then they'll go back to the charity shop. Because I've got a few John Wayne ones, but not a massive amount. So that is my thoughts on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a sip of my tea. And then what I'll probably show you is all the ones I got. And I think I spent £1.80. There's a few non-John Wayne ones, but they were 10p each, these ones. So I got She Wore a Yellow Ribbon and The High and the Mighty to start off with. I'll say the sip of my tea first, I could do with that. My chair's creaky, I'll probably need a oil WD-40. Maybe I do. Let's see what else we've got. Well, I know we got this one. It's Big Jake. Another John Wayne cowboy one. I didn't check any of the discs on these, but so far, the first three have been absolutely impeccable. So that's perfectly fine. We then also got Red River and Rio Lobo. Red River, perfectly good disc. Rio Lobo, again. So somebody's either not watched these or they've taken really good care of them, because they're virtually perfect discs. I'm not going to tell you much about the films because I haven't watched them, and there's 15 of them here. But if there is a specific John Wayne film you think I should watch out of all these ones over the others, then certainly tell me. Because these are nice Sunday afternoon movies, aren't they? Well, I'm presuming that's what they are. We've got Hellfighters and The Magnificent Showman. I always wanted to get Hellfighters on Blu-ray and watch it, but I never did. And when I seen it in the charity shop for 10p, I took it. Again, let's just check the discs. Oh, perfect, absolutely perfect. I didn't do this in the charity shop either because they were 10p each, as I said. And The Magnificent Showman, again, absolutely perfect disc. So, you know, we talked about disc rot and things like that, but these ones, these must be, what, 10, 15 years old, and they're absolutely in perfect condition. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I've still got a bag full. And I say, as you can see, they're all from Cancer Research. Well, you maybe can't see from the bag, but we'll show you. Right, next we have Rooster Cogburn and the Fighting Seabees. I should have checked all these discs before, but I'm going to do it now. Perfect. So, you know when you're in the charity shop and these have been handed in, sometimes you're really worried that actually somebody has died, and then their children or whatever cleared out their precious DVD and Blu-ray collection and then just handed it all in. That's probably what happened to mine. There we go. What else do we have? Back to Bataan. Perfect disc. Again. And the next one we have is this one isn't a John Wayne one, but I really actually liked this movie, and it was there, and I thought, I'm going to take it. It's Working Girl with Melanie Griffiths, Harrison Ford, and Sigourney Weaver. I can tell you about this one, but basically, Melanie Griffiths has a terrible boss in Sigourney Weaver. She tries to make a name for herself and sort out a big business deal, and Harrison Ford is helping her out with that in one or two ways. So there you go. Pretty sure I've got this one already though, but because it was there and I wasn't 100% sure, I took it. Oh, another couple of classic John Waynes. We have Hondo and Jet Pilot. What else have we got? I didn't know what this one was, but it just looked like an interesting cover. It says Timothy Bottom's Operation Daybreak. And Sands of Iwo Jima. Cookie, you beat it. Is it making a noise? Could this be a pirate? I don't think so. And Sands of Iwo Jima. Perfect's Father's Day gift. It must have been Father's Day when this was put out, wasn't it? And we've got a few more. Let's stop the rustling in the bag by putting it down. Special edition. I can't even see what that's called because it's got that bit over it. Oh, it says Island in the Sky. And somebody paid $7.99 for this at one point. That's a Morrison's label. Again, this one also says a Perfect Father's Day gift. So maybe somebody got these for Father's Day one time. The Flying Tigers. And the last one, this is the one I seen first and I thought was really interesting because it's got Kirk Douglas and John Wayne in it. And it's In Harm's Way. So, final thoughts, a bit like Jerry Springer. Is that what you used to do? I do enjoy my DVDs. Do I buy them with the intention of watching them? Yes. Will I watch them this week, next week, or next year? I don't know. But I've got them. And now they're going to go in my metal tins and add to the collection. But only once I've checked my CLZ Cloud. And if I've got any doublers, then they will go back to the charity shop. And does it always have to be the best quality? Does it always have to be a 4K? No, it doesn't. But when you've got your favourite movies that you really want and you want them on 4K and Blu-ray, then you should of course upgrade them if you can. But you've got to think about price as well. And I worked out on the She Wore a Royal Ribbon to purchase the Blu-ray. Okay, it's nearly 91% more expensive than owning the DVD. That's wrong. That's well wrong. It's 10p. It's more than that. It's hundreds of times different in buying the Blu-ray than it is from buying a DVD, especially if you're getting it 10p at the charity shop. So my thoughts on that are, I am going to continue to buy DVD. Of course, if I see better quality and it's a movie I really enjoy, I'm going to upgrade it. And I'm also going to invest in some earmuffs. Alright, thanks very much for watching, guys. If you did like the video and got any thoughts on it, put them down below. If you do like the video, that does help the channel, so I'd really appreciate that. And of course, if you want to subscribe, I think I'm getting close, well, I say close to 1,000, I'm about 30 away, so if you want to help out with that, I'd really appreciate that. And thanks for watching. Thanks, guys. Bye. Cookie, you're not here for, they're not only listening to you.